We got people in chat already. We don't need to wait another 3 minutes to start this stream. Let's get it kicked off. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to a Monday evening, at least here in Wisconsin. Electro King, Mad Mania, Lido, Dracul, Danger Zone. What's going on? Yes. Chisgull has made another video about cheeseburgering. I'm going to have to send him a message and personally thank him for that. I am being sarcastic, of course, but, let everyone figure it out on their own. I don't need any more people cheeseburgering me. Come on. Not that they get positive trades anyway, but hey. I think you kind of have to have top tier equipment to get those type of trades that he is referencing in his video. But go watch that later if you're interested. What's up, Tesh? We're not here for that today. After 4 days off, let me tell you, I sat down at my work computer today. 627 emails to go through. I would say 90% of them were delete, but you still gotta look at them. It just sucked. Alright, so what am I doing here? I am on the honor grind. We are never going to catch Mad Mania. I'm going to state that publicly right now. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So half of the top 10 are players from 1029. That's freaking awesome. 2 of them are Hubs himself. That's crazy. You're nuts, my friend. But before we get going on the Barb chaining, this live stream is brought to you by Electro King. For all your graphics needs, please find Electro King on my Discord. Intros, outros, emojis, profile pictures, you name it, he does it. He does it great. He does it well. Very reasonable prices. Customer service that is unmatched in the graphics industry. Touch base with Electro King for all your graphics needs. Alright, now that we've gotten our ad out of the way, we're going to see how long we can tolerate barb chaining today. We really are. I've got a troop down here at the ruins. This starts shortly before reset. Can't miss those, right? You can't miss those. Stone Cold Beeve, welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, good to see ya. I haven't barbed in a week. Well, you got passed by Animal. Animal's in first place now, so you better start going again. Classified, good to see you as well. 1029 represented well in this live stream. Love to see it. I love to see it. I forgot to post it in our Fire Camp Discord, though. Let me do that. If that Discord even comes up. Here we go. And what the hell? Let's just spam every Discord that I have ability to do this in. There we go. We put it in the 1029. Ooh, oh, nope. Stop. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. It's going to kill it. Dang it. That shameless self-promotion broke my chain. We can maybe get these 3 and then go over here. We'll see. No. I do not put myself in that class, but of barb chainers. But I was suggesting earlier, both in my Discord and in Plato's live stream, that him and 12-inch square off in a 1v1 to determine who the barb chaining king really is. I propose 60 minutes of barb chaining with 5 marches each. Whoever got the most barbs would win. chains of 3 or more barbs only counted. Anything less than 3 in a quote-unquote chain would not count toward the final numbers. So I want to keep on them until they do that. That would be fun to watch. Well, I don't know about fun to watch. It would be interesting to watch, right? Which marches they both choose, how they do it. But I think Plato wants for both of them to be in KvK before they actually start doing that. We're going to screw this chain up too, aren't we? Well, it's just not my day. There is Touchdown Club. You do need to link your Discord with your YouTube account. So I'm sure there are YouTube videos out there explaining. Our KvK is going swimmingly. It's going very, very good. Let me just slide this guy over here a little bit. We won the Zone 5. We were able to push Earth Camp out after about approximately 26, 28 hours, somewhere in there. We had some touch and go moments, a little bit here and there, but overall, we are now sitting at 25 million kills in that first zone. I tried not fighting for a while because it was a kill event, and I did not want any archer commanders, so there was probably a period of time where I was just letting everyone else fight, and we were doing fine. But the touch and go moments and early Friday morning, I had to. I had to. And unfortunately, I did get second place in MGE, but it is what it is. Kind of, sort of. What's going on? Lambo, Barb Chain King? No. I would be the court jester of barb chaining. I mean, you see me today, I can only hit maybe 3 in a row if I'm lucky, because I'm sitting here talking to you guys. And Lefty, what's going on? If you guys don't know Lefty, a couple of newer streamers out there, Lefty and Avor. And I like to support our small streamers out there. You know, without small streamers, this community... What are you doing? What are you doing, Hubs? I'm fucking chaining over here, you son of a bitch. You little cocksucker. I'm sorry. But yeah, support your smaller streamers. Help them grow. You know, they're just starting out. We've all been there. Those of us that stream, we've all been there. I mean, my channel grew fairly quickly because I had the opportunity to make videos about MF. Right? So my channel was able to grow fairly quickly. Hubs heard me. He's turning around. That son of a bitch. You know, not everyone has that same advantage. So when there are smaller streamers out there, you know, I like to promote their channels as much as I possibly can. Help them get an audience. You know, the music I play, the vibe I give off, it's not for everybody. And I get that. So if you can find a streamer that is more in tune with your vibe, with, you know, how you play the game and plays the music you like to listen to, hey, you know, as long as you're watching a YouTuber that's playing Rise of Kingdoms, I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine with that. I do this as a hobby. This is not a business. Gosh darn it. I did not put that mute button again on the stream where it came off. I'm sorry, so sorry about that with the echo. So yeah, go support those smaller streamers. At the very least, just give them a subscription, right? Pop into their live stream, tell them hello. Costs you absolutely nothing, and it's going to make somebody's day. Hubs is saying sorry. Oh, now we gotta find another group of Barbs somewhere. I had a very good interview today. It was a 70-minute interview. But I feel very good about the position, the job. It has not officially been offered to me yet, but the way the guy was talking, I think it will be. It's about 10,000, 12,000 a year less than I make now, but once the job is offered to me, we may be able to negotiate that up a bit. Especially with 19 years experience in the industry that I am in. So we will see. We will see. It's in the same company, which I don't know if I'm all that thrilled about, but it's not a job that they can ship overseas because it has to do with Medicare and compliance and that type of stuff. So we'll see. In the same company as well, I was kind of looking forward to 7-8 weeks paid vacation. Well, not vacation, severance pay after February 23rd. But if it's with the same company, then that goes bye-bye as well. But, time will tell. Time will tell. I'm keeping all my options open. I was offered another job, but they wanted me to start immediately. And I wasn't ready to do that. I want to see this thing through until the 23rd and potentially get that 7-8 week severance pay. Worst case scenario if I'm not offered the job I interviewed for today. So we'll see. It would be different working for a guy. I think my last 6 bosses have all been female, but just buy your current company? Yeah, no. I do not have that kind of money. But yeah, time will tell. Time will tell. And I was honest with him. I told him straight out. My greatest fear, if I were to get offered and accept this position, is that I would get stuck doing my new job and my old job all at the same time for less money than I make now. And he had assured me that no, that would not be the case. If I were to hire you, we would set a transition date with your current management, and once that transition date hits, you would be around for them to bounce a few questions off of, but at the same time, you would not be doing that work also on a daily basis. So, classified, are you barbing up here, or can I come and hit those? It is what it is. They feel, back in December, right before Christmas, of course, right? They announced that there were something like 232 people within our company where the jobs were transitioning to offshore associates. So if they think 4 offshore associates can do in one day what I do in 2 hours, then hey, more power to them. My existing job is posted out on their website for 42% of what I make now. So I would have been free to apply to that, but I'm not going to do the exact same thing I'm doing now for 42% of what I make now. Yeah, I decided to fire it up a little bit earlier than normal. My wife had a very long day at work herself, so we decided rather than making dinner tonight, it was going to be a free-for-all. You make your own dinner when you get hungry, so I figured, hey, let's just fire up a stream now since we're not doing a family dinner tonight and get her done. But I'm glad you made it home from your errands in time to catch the stream thunder. I did some stupid stuff today in the game. I'll show you here in a second. Well, I guess I'm not going to reach any other barbs here. So we upgraded some levels on our infantry gear. We only run one infantry march when we have 5 marches, so I don't know why I did this, but these were cheap. The boots, the gloves, and the pants, right? So this is level 3, which gives me some unit capacity. This is level 3, which gives me some unit capacity. And this is level 3, which gives me some unit capacity. Not to mention the attack at level 2, the defense at level 2, and the enemy health ignored at level 2 here. So slowly but surely, my goal is and focus is still the archer gear, but due to lack of blueprints, we were kind of stuck here for now. We got a ring, but there's no way I'm going to get enough materials between now and the end of KvK to upgrade that to a level 3. So, we're just going to do what we want. All you slackers, hit that like button. Hey, that's a good reminder to start a poll, right? What's our magic number today? What's our goal today? I like this number. There we go. Thank you for the reminder there, Captain. I also learned the dislike button is okay. Yeah, so the way YouTube counts things, right, is every vote in a poll, every comment in chat, every like, every dislike, it all counts as an interaction. And the more interactions you have, the more chances you have to appear, on somebody's main screen when they first log into YouTube. At least that's how it was explained to me. So we'll just run with it. Today has been an interesting day in the KvK. I've had some farm killers running around, some groups of players from Earth Camp running around, killing people out there doing Barb marches. So I told everyone, if you want to Barb safely, if you want to farm safely, do it in one of the safe zones. We have this whole zone in the top left that's ours. You can Barb and farm there. We've got this farm, this zone between us and our friends in the water camp that you can Barb and farm there. There's not a whole lot of reason you should be sending out farmers in this zone where they still have access to it. So, but hey, we are slowly building our territory back this way so we can get rid of this fort and use that in later zones. I don't think I'm giving away any secrets here. It's pretty obvious what's going on. But just having fun. And I got nothing against farm killers, right? Everybody plays this game differently. If you want to pimp your stats by hitting T1 farmers, and that's how you have fun, hey, go for it. I think a lot of people do it mainly to piss people off and make people angry, but if that's what you want to do and that's how you have fun, hey, more power to you. This is war. We're in KvK. There's nothing that's quote unquote fair. We're not finding very big groups here, are we? Just farm with fight commanders, gives you resources and kill. Yeah, you could put full armies in nodes as well, but the problem is they were running around with 5 or 6 players. Swarming those type of gatherers, the full march gatherers and the Barb troops that were out there. So. It's KvK. I let my farms do the farming, and my main account, I'll gather a few resources here and there just to get my daily stuff done, but that's pretty much it. If I'm in a safe zone and I'm on my main, I'm generally trying to gather gems. St. Jolene, thank you. Joining the Touchdown Club. Appreciate you. Good to see you as well. You're up either early. What is it? Early or late? Oh, I guess it's what, 10 a.m. in Sydney? So bright and early in the morning over there? If I remember correctly, you were in Australia. There's a gem node. Let's grab some gems. We like gems. Oh, that's bugged. Is that bugged? What the hell happened there? I don't frickin' know anymore. You scroll off. Ooh, this looks juicy. That's where all the unfinished resource nodes come from. Not in Home Kingdom. In Home Kingdom, I'll send out the farmers overnight to gather the full node. But yeah, in Lost Kingdom, yeah. Yeah, I'll farm a level 5 just to get the 18,000 stone, or a level 5 cropland just to get the 26,000. Darn right. Darn right. What's up, Lee? Dead Barb. Yeah, we've got a lot of, knock on wood. Somebody else is going to find them. Hurry up. Run, Richard, run. Run. I mean, chaining is really good value. I just don't have patience for it. Classified, you're on the inactive list. We got some players in that I'm really happy with. Captain Stinkfuss and a group of, what was it, Captain, 10, 12 players joined us from 2444. And they have been contributing greatly, not only in diplomacy and map making and planning and coordination, but when everyone else is offline, they are all experienced R4s. I can bump them to R4 and go to sleep without having to worry about anything. I have the stats from our first fights, and I can go through that shortly after we kill some groups of barbs here. That's not a problem. Only stupid players last migration. Yeah, right. Now we got. I'm very. Not to toot my own horn, but we've gotten some good people in the past, right? But I am very happy, and I would say this is probably one of the better migrations that 1029 has had. And after this KvK, we would love to go back to a CC kingdom. At least that's my goal. I have to, of course, talk to the rest of the kingdom about that and get their take and their buy-in. I think the fights last a little longer. They're a little bit better in a CC kingdom than they are in a DC kingdom, although many of the kingdoms in this KvK are CC'd themselves, right? But you get, I think you get a little bit better matchups in a CC kingdom, and there's opportunity to fight low Bs as well, which would definitely be a much tougher fight. Not saying that our fights in this KvK have not been tough. There have been some touch and go moments, but come on, just lock it in. Get that 45, would ya? But we kind of wanted to stay a D seed for this KvK, make sure that everything panned out with the new migrants. I have a couple people that had left that are talking about coming back, so that would, if we can get 3 of those players back that left the kingdom to go try a higher seed KvK, if we can get those 3 players back that I'm thinking about, I'm not going to name names on stream, but we'll be sitting very pretty for the next KvK, regardless of if we move up to a D seed or excuse me, move up to a C seed or stay a D seed. What you want me to say? I want you to get your farm off the inactive list. That's what I want. All right, where do we start to get this group? We could potentially get all the way over there, potentially. Do we try and start at this 42 over here? Could maybe even start at the 43, but that kind of scares me. Alright, so I have the stats up. We can share those in just a second. Come on, pop it. Show the stats, and when you're ever in Ireland, I'll buy you a drink. As long as it's not that chocolate Guinness y'all keep talking about on Discord. Dislike the stream. I don't know what you're complaining about, Captain. Your stats are not bad, and the work that you've done as far as diplomacy and organization, and I mean that's to me that's far more valuable than a kill number or a death number. I mean, you and Thunder garrisoning flag after flag after flag so that I could stay in the field and fight. It all goes a long way. Guinness pie is quite good. What's Guinness pie? I thought you guys were joking about chocolate Guinness. Because, I mean, every 5 minutes somebody was bringing up chocolate Guinness. And I thought it was like some joke, some meme on the internet or something that I just wasn't aware of. But there really is a freaking chocolate Guinness. I do not understand that. It's like making a coffee flavored liquor. If you want to drink coffee, just frickin' drink coffee. Put some Bailey's Irish cream in it or something. There's no reason to have a chocolate flavored liquor. But that's just me. Yes, I like a good Captain Morgan and Coke. Keep it simple. Bloody Mary, but it's got to have green olives and a pickle in it. Those are pretty much my 2 go-to drinks. And yes, it might be considered a girl's drink, but amaretto sour. Anything sour. I like sour. Okay, we're not going to get over there because all these barbs are going to die pretty much at the same time. Yep. Oh well. let's check out some stats here. So this is right now sorted by kill points. Smart Alpha first, 472. I'm second. Trash Panda. Trash Panda is new to the kingdom. He was a one-time 1254 player. Hubs, Animal, Sweetie, Noob. Noob and Sweetie are from the group from 2444. Then we got Lancer. Wolfie's new here. Atlas is new here. Ani's from 2444. Thunder, Captain, both from 2444. Test, 2444. You guys know Wreckful from the chat. So, I mean, all in all, I mean, we're looking at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nine of the top 20 players as far as kills go are new migrants to the kingdom. This is their first KvK with us. So fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's on purpose. Yes, Mad. I'm ignoring your stats on purpose. No, the question that was asked to me was, how was the migration? How did the new migrants do? Right? I highlighted the top few players as far as kills, and then I went through the new migrants. Okay, you're not new. You're not new. You've been here a while now. You know what's expected of you. And you're meeting your expectations. The fact that you and Classified are both in Great Britain, Ireland, and when I go to bed at night, you guys are still online and you stay up and you took R5 for that night where there was fighting going on. It's appreciated, sir. It's appreciated. At one point, though, didn't Yafi say he would get more kills than I would? I told him if he did, I'd send him a t-shirt. I mean, Hubs will tell you, I was holding back. I was holding back. I wanted Smart Alpha to get first. He's so that he could get his ash done. Matt, what's an English big toe? Is that slang for something? Are you talking about his pee-pee? Is that what an English big toe is? What's up, God Straight? I don't know the slang you kids use, right? What an English big toe is. My favorite bottom streamer is live? What's a bottom streamer? Is that an insult? If so, I could care less. What's up, Smoked Turkey? So that was a selfie on that coffee mug that you posted in Touchdown Club. Is that right, Mad? What's up, Tech? Good to see you. I'm doing very good. I cannot complain. Dirty Dan is here. Good grief. Did I get raided and not know it? Sometimes when that poll is up, it doesn't notify me of a raid. So if somebody raided me, I appreciate that. But yeah, Dan is a streamer himself. You guys should know Dan by now. But if not, there's a link in chat. Go and get down with a dirty gang. Sunday, I'm more interested in the commercials on Sunday than I am the game itself. Just being honest here. No raid, just Lambo's natural greatness. I am out of pistachios though, Dan. I am sad. Who is Dan? Dirty Dan? You don't know Dirty Dan? At one point in time, I had Dan talked into taking over Sippin' Saturdays from Dragothian after Dragothian quit. But after one Sippin' Saturday, he kind of gave up that idea. Gumbo, it's good. As long as the Niners win, I'm satisfied. I have mixed feelings, right? I mean, the Packers beat the Chiefs in the regular season, so if the Chiefs win, you know, I can say, well, you know, we beat the world champs at some point during the regular season, even though regular season doesn't really matter. But I don't... It's not that I don't like Patrick Mahomes, right? But his wife seems like a bitch. And his brother's kind of an arrogant turd. And I really, really hate the media talking about him like he is the next coming of Christ. He's a damn good quarterback, don't get me wrong. But, yeah. You know, I like the Niners in the respect that, you know, Brock Purdy, last draft pick in the entire draft, Mr. Irrelevant, and he is leading that team to a Super Bowl. You know, that's a good story. At the same time, you know, I don't like the 49ers because they keep knocking the damn Packers out of the playoffs. Whether it's Aaron Rodgers or Jordan Love, the 49ers are our Achilles heel, it seems. I don't know about that. I didn't read that anywhere, Thunder, but I don't doubt it. Drago, he made one or two videos since he quit, and then he, as I understand it anyway, his account moved to 1365, and he played at KvK there, but I don't recall seeing any streams from him in a while. I have him as a friend on Steam, and every now and then he's playing a few different other games. But is he streaming? I don't see. I haven't seen any streams recently myself. You know, I'm sure with his health issues, he will. Of course, he ran away at the last minute. He will probably never do Sippin' Saturday again, which is why I was trying to talk Dan into doing it. Because he's a young man. You know, I'm old. I couldn't do that. I'm the first to admit that. How are you feeling? I like Jordan Love before this season. You know, with any young quarterback, there's going to be growing pains. I am quite impressed with how he handled this season and what he did with all the first and second year wide receivers out there. You know, he did what Aaron Rodgers couldn't do. And that's bring the team together and rally around the team. You know, it's not all about Jordan Love, it's about the team. You know, I think he will be a very good quarterback moving forward. Is he going to be Hall of Fame caliber? That's to be determined yet. But he had a very solid season with a few rocky games thrown in there. But that's to be expected from any young quarterback. So I was more excited about this season than I have been in years. You know, just because all the drama was in New York. And they can keep it. Time to recruit Drago, what, to 1029? Nah, Drago needs to go to 2268. They need to have 25 streamers in that kingdom, not just one. Need Plato to do a sip of Saturday? Oh, that would be freaking hilarious, wouldn't it? That would be freaking hilarious. Oh my lord. Could you imagine? Who calls the lion hawk? Well, I think Sean Payton's got the Broncos moving in the right direction. I think they've made some personnel mistakes. And some obviously coordinator mistakes, head coach mistakes, but I think he's got that team headed in the right direction. I like the Broncos. I was a huge Broncos. Broncos are my AFC team. You know, just John Elway. Elway was awesome. You know, I remember watching him in the 80s and 90s, and some of the stuff that man did was just insane. You know, I remember getting really, really wasted with all of my friends during that AFC game against the Browns, and they thought the game was over. They all went outside. You know, they went swimming at the pool, and I'm gonna watch this game. Broncos are gonna win. Oh no, they're not. No, they're not. And sure enough, Elway led them back to beat the Browns, but. Yeah, I, you know, and I've got relatives in Colorado. I've got relatives in Denver, in Pueblo West, in Rocky Ford. So I get out there about every 4 years, every 4 to 6 years. Well, less now that I have a family of my own. But I've always liked the Broncos. There's just not any groups of Barbs anywhere, is there? Let's maybe head over here and hope some spawn. 12-inch has done a few drinking streams. There was one stream that he did where people paid him to do push-ups. That was an interesting stream. Stone said no. No, back in the 80s, hell yeah, I would have jumped on that chance. But nowadays, the THC level of some of that stuff, dude, I'd be passed out after 2 puffs. That ain't gonna happen. Besides, it's illegal here in Wisconsin. Does he city hop the alcohol bottles too? Well, I couldn't, you know, only God knows if it was water or actually clear tequila in those bottles, but. I will say this, nothing against Drago. I loved watching his sipping Saturdays, right? But when somebody donate $20 to him and he'd do a quote-unquote quad shot, That quote unquote quad shot, that's a regular old shot here in Wisconsin. I'm sorry. But then 7 of the top 10 drunkest cities in America are in Wisconsin. So we're a little different breed here. Oh no, why did I move you? No, I didn't want to do that. You stay there. You stay there. We want those free honor points. Simplify graphics, go to hell. Molly, what's Molly? That's like ecstasy, right? No, thank you. Never done, never will. Too old for that. We'll leave that for the younger kids. Besides, that doesn't go well with the type of music I play. That's more of that electronic dance vibe that these other streamers play on their streams, right? Mad Mania Molly Mondays. Mad's Molly Mondays. Mad's Recovery Tuesdays. Mad's Jail Time Wednesdays. Mad's Parole Hearing Fridays. Here's some here. Maybe we can get these. What a way to start the week. Molly Mondays, right? We would have to be sure and get you this graphic and sound, right, Mad? Yeah, I don't need that. In the description, in the video description, there is a link for my music. It's Epidemic Sound. It's all copyright free music. I think it's $9.99 a month. If you use the link and sign up, I get a free month. And this is their metal playlist. I could go. They have tons of different genres, tons of different music. I think Chisgel uses Epidemic Sound. I know Burritos used Epidemic Sound. There's a handful of creators out there that do. A lot of them take the time to make their own playlists. I like this one. It's pre-made. It's nothing I have to do. That explosion will be my brain. They aren't they? Kind of, sort of. I mean, I've got 57 kills with Richard, but they have not been cooperating. Although this one, I say that, and this one's moving up toward the top now. But one of these two will run away. You just watch. I mean, this definitely does. Oh, that's right. Double whammy, right? Supply boxes. This definitely does give you good bang for the buck. It's just so tedious and so monotonous. And when they run away, it just triggers me. We were talking about that as soon as the stream started. Good God, she's made another video about cheeseburgering. Yeah, I mean, let's just tell people the best marches to use to cheeseburger so that more people do it. They are Merc. I mean, my record chain is 41, I think, but that was, KvK 2 or KvK 3. I think they have nerfed the radius that the barbs travel because I used to be able to drag them quite a bit further than I can now. And I don't know that they're harder per se. I just think that they have a smaller radius than they used to. I mean, I don't even have any equipment on my Richard, I don't think. Where are you, Richie? I probably passed him 3 times now. Yeah, I mean, we got some armaments on him. Nothing fancy. In case you missed it, I expertised Montezuma, wherever he is. Are you way up here now? No, that's Pakal. Really? By power Montezuma? Okay, alright. We expertise Montezuma. Oh, maybe do we have an armament we can put on him? Oh, we might as well. It's not on anyone else. So now we are down to 7. The magic number is 7. We have not yet expertise Babur, Margaret, Bertrand, Lubu, Charlemagne, Suleiman, and Wu Zetian. Otherwise, everyone else is done. Wow, 56? That's crazy. You got a chain of 24 this KvK? I think my best this KvK was like 14. And I thought that was really good. Shit, I forgot. I should be slow healing my hospital. We have several hours in here from killing farm killers. Chasing them around the map because I was bored. Yeah, I feel like I'm not chaining, I'm not doing my job because the value you get is just insane. And I'm getting rather low on AP. Even though I run forts religiously in the off season, my AP is getting down there. I still have bottles left, which is more than I can say at this time in most KvKs. But if KvK pops up again, or if I need those for something, I would really rather not spend gems on AP in KvK if I can help it. Tides of War is interesting. Here's what I don't understand, right? So these are our personal directives right now. Why are these personal directives when we're not even fighting? Zone 5 is done. The next pass that opens is Zone 6, and it goes into an uncontested zone. Why are these even directives if we're not fighting? Same with these. Defeated troops teleport back to their city. Okay, that might be helpful in the altar, but we've got several. This tide is only good for what, 3 days? I don't think we even have an altar that opens in 3 days. So it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. We should be fighting. I guess we were too efficient in the first zone. Yeah, that tide is stupid. It really makes you think if the dose. Yeah, but I mean the other tides were nice, right? We both us and our enemies used the fort building tide, but you know we had several people random teleporting in this first zone, so we were able to prevent some of their marches from getting to their alliance fortresses. We were able to build our fort, and we took down 4 building forts. 4, which really is what I think kind of crippled them. You know, we might still be fighting had we not been able to take down those 4 building forts. There was one alliance that I think they built and rebuilt a fort 3 separate times. They activated their flag burning buff quite soon after the fort buff, but they were only able to take down one of our flags, even with that buff. So as soon as their flag burning buff expired, we popped ours and we just went to town. You know, and it's interesting too, right? Because we didn't all pop the burning buff at the same time. So we would, son of a biscuit, I missed that one. So if one alliance had the burning buff on and they were in the coalition, we would just make sure that they were the ones tapping the flags. You know, so that burning buff was always going on every single flag that was burning for, what was it, 2 hours each? So for like 8 hours straight. So yes, I deleted that flag. I know you guys tell me the flag doesn't count, but they did light it on fire, okay? So I like Tides of War in that aspect. The tides make it interesting. That provides a little bit more strategy than a normal heroic anthem. What I do not like, and I'll say this straight out, I do not like the standby troops. I don't. I mean, I made the mistake of swarming a flag that had like 5 million standby troops, and that frickin' hurt. You know, normally if there's a rally hitting a flag and I swarm it with 6 marches, that flag goes down. You know, but I made the mistake of swarming a flag that had 5 million standby troops in. Admittedly, my own fault, before I truly understood what the hell the standby troops were. Now, it helps and it hurts that standby troops are all T5s, right? It helps because you're killing theoretically, their main account troops because they're T5s. In the same respect, it hurts, man. Those flags hurt. So it's nice for rallies. I don't much like it for those flags. I mean, there was a good 4 to 5 hours that we really struggled to take down some of their flags because they were on uptime and we were on downtime. You know, I must have had 4 or 5 archer rallies fail just because we couldn't keep them full. We didn't have enough standby troops in there. We couldn't keep them full. They swarmed them down. You know, we didn't have the field. They swarmed them down. You know, so that was kind of frustrating. The people on Discord that morning learned some new words. But, you know, it is what it is. You live and you learn. And I can see where Tides of War and standby troops would be super overpowered for, you know, big kingdoms. It really changes the meta from an offense, aggressive, swarm everything meta to a defensive, let's drain their troops and get good trades type meta. So there's some fine tuning that they could do with Tides of War, making sure that the various tides are activated at times when they're going to benefit kingdoms versus when there's no fighting at all. Because if I want to increase the max attack bonus you can gain from the effect of the current tide to 7.5%. If I want to increase my attack bonus by 7.5%, I would literally have to be pass humping right now and getting cheap kills. And I refuse to do that. That's just not me. I don't enjoy that. So I'm sure there will be people who are doing that, who are trading, maybe there are people in Fire Camp that are trading kills with Water Camp, our allies, just simply to get that 7.5%. That's entirely possible, and that's the smart thing to do, right? But at the same time, I'd like my kills to reflect the number of kills I actually have in battle when we're fighting for objectives, when the fights matter. Not doing 1 versus 1 duels, not sitting at a pass humping, not killing farmers. That's just not how I play the game. No disrespect to anybody who plays the game like that. And, if you're having fun, life is short, man. You have fun. You do you. Maybe we just zero hubs the city for those kills. I don't know. Okay, I am rather bored with chaining. That's really far away. It's really far away. I'll help with the builds after these ruins are done. How long does this have? I'm going to get some more. Minute 42. Let's see if... see if there's any action. Is this rogue player still here? I think he's zeroed though. I think the only thing I would do is fill up his hospital. I don't think I would probably take deads. If I remember somebody saying that, I would probably take deads and he would just have a full hospital. So we're just gonna leave that be. This Altar of Darkness was 2268. We don't need that anymore. Let's check this out. Sorry, for whatever reason, chat wasn't scrolling down. Next KvK Orleans, we can certainly give it a try. That's our KvK, just swarm everything. I like that. And Orleans is the one, right, with all the auxiliary skills. So I think that would benefit me greatly, because I have all these commanders' expertise. Whereas I could put those skills on my marches, and yeah, we could possibly try Orleans. So looks like these guys in pink, they got this zone. Fighting is done here for now. You can check out the 2605 1960 KvK. I don't think any progress has been made here by either side. Even see much fighting going on. People are just out there barbing. If you guys know a KvK that we can go and watch where there's fighting going on, hey, certainly drop some coordinates in chat. Oh shit. Gosh darn it. My intent was to slow heal that hospital, but you can see that muscle memory kicks in. As far as tech goes, we're working on it. We're working on it. Right, all of these are maxed. Swift Marching 2 is maxed. We got to get treaties and cultural exchange up a little bit. Plunder and Karaku's Gift 2 up a little bit. In order to do any more and improve morale, though, we got to get this to 10, which requires this to 10, which requires all of these to 7. So I think that's where our focus is next. I could care less about special medicines. I got plenty of resources. But I definitely want to get marching orders, get that max rally capacity, get the improved morale done. You know, then we'll think about expanded formations. 2. Let's watch the cheese. I didn't see any cheeseburgering in there. $60 doesn't care about 2605 is how I'm seeing it. Hey, what's up, Avor? We dropped a link to you in chat earlier, but let's do that again. So yeah, I mean, last night, I went to bed at a reasonable time. I had just fallen asleep, and my oldest son, the phone rings. He's like, yeah, I'm downstairs doing laundry, and I forgot to take my key. Can you drop off the spare key? So I had to run over to his apartment at it was about 8 o'clock. Drop off his spare key. By the time I got home, I was wide awake again. Took me two hours to fall asleep again, but it is what it is. This must be a streamer party today. It's always a party. Always a party. I try and visit other people's streams when I'm just kind of sitting around. I always have a stream on in the background when I'm at work. Because my work desk is just on the other side of this room here, so I always have someone stream on in the background. And if there is a Rise of Kingdoms streamer streaming, then I'll watch that. Or listen to that. Just love having background noise. Yeah, no worries, Avor. Like I said, you know, the hardest part about streaming is that first 500, that first 1,000 subscribers. My sole purpose is night shifts. Everyone else can do the hard stuff. The problem with the night shifts, right, is the time I'm waking up is the time you're going to bed, and that 3 to 4 hours after I first wake up, that seems to be their active period. That's when we had some trouble on Friday morning. Let me cycle through my farms quick, make sure farmers are out and working. Trades on night shift. Let's see. I don't care. As long as you're accomplishing an objective, trades don't matter. If you defend the flag, if you burn the flag, trades don't matter. But yeah, you and classified sitting up until 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning your time is very valuable. I can't do that. Although this weekend, I didn't know what frickin' day it was at all. You know, I'd sleep for 4 hours, get up and man the battle stations for 6 hours, and then I'd sleep for another 2 hours, get back up. Um, 960. Not. I think they kind of want to save themselves for 1093. To be honest with you, I think they want to get their tech up to a point where they can swarm down stuff easier, get that swarm tech done. And I think they would prefer to fight 1093 than 2605. You know, that has been something people have been wanting to see is how does 1960 do against a kingdom with lots and lots of active players, a very well organized kingdom like 1093. I think it would have been more interesting to watch how they fought 1093 before they capped the KvK limit at 800. But in the same respect, at least we're going to get to see it. You know, I know 2605 is very proud of the fact that 960 hasn't burned any of their flags, and you know, kudos to 2605. They're very good at defending. They got some top tier players with top tier equipment there. You know, let's be real. But at the end of the day, I think if 960 went all in on 2605, I don't know that they could last. You know, but there's a bigger battle to be fought, and in order to win the KvK, you're going to need to take out 1093. And I think that's, you know, I nobody in 1960 is telling me any of this, but I think that's the long-term goal. I think they're actually looking at the bigger picture rather than the smaller picture. That's just my take from an outsider's perspective. I have no inside information, but that's how I see it. We really don't care what we send these farmers to. We just need them going 24/7. All right, I think that's all of them, right? Yep. What's for dinner? What's for dinner, Gumbo? Probably something fancy that I can't even pronounce. I am ready to watch commercials on Sunday. Yes, sir. What's up, Adele? I'm not too interested in the game. The halftime shows have been garbage for years now. But I'm ready to watch the commercials. That said, I'll probably fall asleep at halftime. Ooh, juicy. If they start actually fighting with 2605, no matter how bottomless, it'll definitely wear on them a bit. Yeah, not just on them from an account perspective, speed ups resources, but from a mental perspective. You know, online fighting all the time. If you have pilots, your pilots are online fighting all the time. So it's not just the speed ups and resources perspective. It's the physical and mental as well. The last halftime, was it? Was that Beyonce last year? I didn't think that was all that good. Maybe it's just me though. Maybe I'm old. Yeah, I don't want to chain anymore. I just don't. Where did we end up for the day here? 32nd, 8th in the alliance. I'll take it. I'll take it. Like I said, there's no way I'm catching Mad. There's no way I'm catching Animal. I just want my 120,000 and we'll be good. Coalition, we're in second. Camp-wise, we're in first. You know, Coalition, we agreed with Water Camp. I mean, you can have 2 sanctuaries, but it really doesn't double the march speed, so I didn't see any reason for us to get a sanctuary other than honor points. And since Water, WTR, is currently in first place for honor points as far as the coalition goes, I told them go ahead and take it. You know, if we want to take it at a later date so we can get some of the honor that accumulates over time with it, you know, we'll hit you guys up and let you know. You know, but we started looking at end rewards and we kind of split everything out for not you guys are doing this and we're doing that, because we got to see how the next zones play out, how Kingsland plays out, how Past 7 plays out. But we kind of came to I wouldn't call it an agreement, but we're just going to take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and you know, we're going to make sure that we make every effort to win Kingsland first before we even start talking about those final rewards. I was 100% honest with them. I told them, you know what? We would really like... Where is our alliance here? We would really like that 5th star. You know, so, and I know everyone here wants a star on their banner. A star is cosmetic, but at the same time, we don't see many CNDC kingdoms that have 5 stars. I think there's 1 or 2 out there. I could be wrong. Maybe we just haven't played against them. But you know, with the higher star on your banner, with the more stars comes harder fights in KvK. That's one of the things that Lilith uses, besides activity and kill points, to determine, okay, who are we going to pair these guys up with in a KvK? Oh, no offense taken. No offense taken. How many crystals have I spent? Where do I see that? Is that in here somewhere? $71,965,000. Maybe we'll pair with 960 next time. Unlikely. Unlikely. That would be fun though. Fun as hell if we did. You know, I'm sure we'd be flag fillers and rally fillers, but that would be fun as hell. Now, the very first heroic anthem that there ever was, I was in 1052. That's OV's kingdom, right? That's where I got this. But 1052 and 1029 were in the same camp, and that was a fun KvK. There were multiple Imperium kingdoms and multiple Lower Sea kingdoms in that KvK, and that's how I met these guys in 1029, and why I migrated here is because I ended up hanging out on Discord and shooting the shit with them more than I did the players from my own kingdom, and I was quite impressed with how they played the game and just the family, fun, friendly environment that they had here, and that's why I ultimately migrated here. or 2268. They fight differently than I do. It would be 8 versus 800 players. Yeah, right. Who's maxing tech this KvK? I am. I believe Smart Alpha has been buying packs. I've seen Captain buying packs. Hubs has bought a few. I believe Thunder is. Noobzilla. I would say we probably got, probably about 6 to 8 players that have been going ham on the Crystal Tech. I have gotten, what have I gotten? I got the ring and the horn already. I don't know that I'm getting any of this other stuff. I already have a crit dagger. And daggers you can get outside of KvK now, so there's no sense in spending on a dagger. I've got right around 200 and some odd goldies. No one to really spend the goldies on at the present time. Equipment, I could get equipment, but I really think I need to save for either this with the cavalry defense or this with the infantry defense. I think this one might be better. Off-season resource production plus 15%. So I think that's the goal. We're going to just keep getting the ring and the horn every KvK. And slowly save up the rest of our coins then to get that blueprint. Join your rally. Where's your rally? Oops. I'll be there. It's waiting 2 minutes. Is 406,000 troops going to be enough? Get the materials every time? Yeah, but I don't want to. I really want one of that cavalry skin or the infantry skin. I mean, I don't have a cavalry skin, and that kind of hurts, right? Because I've got. I mean, my cavalry equipment is top tier other than levels. I just need to practice ring and practice horn. And then cavalry rallies will be a thing as well. I love the dagger, though. People hate on the dagger. I love the dagger. Reduce the target's health by 6%. Can stack up to 3 times. 30% chance. I like that. Works well. I mean, as far as legendary city skins go, we got Twilight Falls. I love that for the skill damage. XP gain I could care less about. Infantry attack negative 10%. That's kind of negligible since I don't run many infantry marches. You know, we've got a training skin and a troop health 3% skin. Infantry defense, so it takes a hit at negative 10%. We've got the AP skin. Okay, so generally this is on when we're not fighting because of the AP. Yeah, this is a metal playlist from Epidemic Sound. We've got, where are we here? There it is. I see Plato stream, right? And he's always switching to a healing skin whenever he heals his hospital. That's something I forget to do. But we've got the 3% healing, archer attack 10%. I don't quite care for the archer attack 10% here because the one and only zenith that I have ever really pushed in to get a skin was for this archer attack 15%. It kills infantry health by 5% and cavalry defense by 5%, but I like this one when I'm rallying. You know, I did have a 30-day city skin here that I popped. How many days do I have left on it? Where does it tell me? No, I didn't pop that one. Which one did I pop? Where is it? Right here, this one. This one's nice too. 8% troop defense. I really wish I would have gone for this Zenith, because I like this one a lot. It's sexy, and the 8% defense across the board, that's really, really good. Thank you, Isaac. I appreciate it. I am not a fan. Oops, sorry, classified. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Better late than never. I'm not a fan of electronic dance music or hip hop or rap or any of that other stuff. So I grew up in the 80s. I prefer, you know, the 80s hard rock, 80s heavy metal, you know, the Guns N' Roses, the Metallicas, the Def Leppard, Bon Jovi, that type of music. So yeah, it's only a 30-day skin, Dynastic Conqueror. So after this KvK, it'll be gone. It will be gone. I popped that when I was garrisoning with Gorgo. And my garrison did better than I expected it to. You know, I think a lot of, you know, this is not meta. I know, KvK helmet, KvK weapon, and then everyone says, what is it? The set piece gloves and the set piece boots. But you know, this is stacked for defense. Infantry defense 67.5%. So, and I do that because from time to time I do garrison. You know, I think the set gloves are what? Where are they? Do I have them on? Yeah, I've got them over here. 7.5% versus 8%. The set boots are 7.5% health, 8% defense. So every streamer plays that shit. I was born in the 80s myself. Did most of my growing up in the 90s, good old days. See, I was born in the 70s. I was born in 1970. So the 80s were my 80s were high school and yeah, teenage years. Just use the 5% health for infantry. I feel sick. That's the gingerbread house skin, right, Thunder? I feel sick using a 5% skin. It makes me nauseous. But yeah, open field, I like Twilight Falls. That 5% skill damage. Especially when you're running those high damage commanders, the ZL, the Herman, the Boudica, the YSG, the Scipio, the Lucci, HQ Joan, Nevsky William, or Nevsky Justinian. It does, but I have the two-piece set on him already with the helmet and the shield, right? So 2 pieces troop defense. If we get enough coins this KvK, right? I've already got 1. Always save 1 conquest coin, guys. Because if you are lucky enough to get an Autric at the end of KvK, the only way you can get that is by using a conquest coin on it. So always save 1 conquest coin. If we're lucky enough to get 4, then we are working on the Hydra's Blast and the Ancestral Mask. I think I would probably do the Hydra's Blast before the mask if I only get 3. So we'll see. And get a coin for top 20 honors. So if we're close, if end negotiations only give us 3 coins at the end, who knows? Really, I'm out of AP classified. I have an excuse. Because what? Looking at the sheet here, right? You get a conquest coin if you have 2 Hirons. We're gonna have 2 for sure. We've already got 2. You get a conquest coin or a season coin, a gold coin if you have 4. So we have 3. We just have to get 1 in another zone to have 4. And you get a conquest coin if you get the Zig at the end. So there's 3 coins available and a coin for 30 million kills, right? So there's 3 coins available here. But are we going to get 4 Hirons? That's the question. Because you got 2 in this zone, which we've already got. We've got 2 in the shared zone. We've already got 1 of those up top here. So we have to invade the zone in between Earth and water, or excuse me, Earth and wind, and grab one of these 2 Hirons here and here. And then our allies I would assume, would grab the other one so that they could have 4. And this is assuming the next zones go to plan and Kingsland goes to plan, right? I am in no way looking past the upcoming fights we have at Pass 7 or in Kingsland. We got to do our business. But I'm just trying to think and plan here myself. So individual coins. One for 30 million kills. So the most I could potentially get is 4 coins, 5 if I push top 20 honor. And we've already got 1. So in order to get both the mask and Hydra's Blast, I would need 4 coins. So we'll see. We'll see. You're already in the top 2 for honor. You might as well. Do we have stupid people at the other one again? Yeah, we do. Kill him. These are not PK players. These are players from other kingdoms that are in PK. They're not killing them, so they haven't captured those yet. They're not earning honor. Come on, guys. No, appreciate that. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, dude. You don't have to leave it open either. Was that the reset bell I just heard? Restart the game here. I haven't been grinding barbs like I probably should. Where are we here? There it is. Oh. See, this is kind of aggravating here. Every single one of these commanders I have expertise. At least put something, put Wu Zetian in here. Put something in here that I need. I know, whale problems, right? I know. Are you kidding me? We just did this last week. Good God. I'm going to spare you guys the pain. I will not do that live on stream. If y'all see a AP rune, please let me know. I hate dispatching for resources, but it seems like if I just dispatch for the armaments, then everything in there tomorrow will be resources anyway. So I might as well just send it out and let it reset and reload. Yeah, I'll do Golden Kingdom tomorrow when I'm at work. Red dot rage. All the red dots. Sorry, Annie. Do you guys have a specific strategy when you do Golden Kingdom? So we'll just show you mine. Oh, nope, I cannot. I do not have equipment on Richard. Sorry, I do a Richard Charles in the off lane with ZL, typically ZL, Boudica ZL behind him. And then I do Nevsky Joan, Guan Scipio, and XY Honda. Hey Fub, good to see you. And generally don't have any issues. Use healing huts every time a healing hut pops up, of course. Some people start with 4 marches because it scales down the enemy troops that you get. I've heard some people do it like that. I've never tried that myself. But somebody in Appo's stream once was saying that. If you start with 4 marches, then it scales down the difficulty of the enemy marches. And then once you add that 5th march, it just makes it so you can fly through it. Did Smart Alpha attack me in Canyon today? No, he did not. No wonder I'm still in first. Alright, what else? Let's do some tech. Okay, these we gotta all get to 7. We do bows first. And yes, I am impatient. And we do horsies. And I think we'll just let that one go overnight. What do we got for bastions? Let's try Mystic Bunny first. I think we do him like this, right? If I remember correctly. Nope. Okay, Bunny, what'd you change? So all I did was move Lucci to the back lane. Beats the hell out of me. I really don't understand Canyon. These are some easy ones for some KvK whistles. I don't mind giving you animal bones. We can do that, YSG. We need to do a Kahar anyway for the daily stuff. So that is done also. Barb Fort Bastion Quest, we're at 3 out of 5. This makes 4 out of 5. This makes 5 out of 5. Animal bones, okay, I'm okay with that. Training, there we go. Oh, I forgot to check and make sure I stayed top 10 in the gold head event. I hate doing forts. Gathering runes is easy. Let's see what we get here. Okay, that's nice. We'll take it. Oh, 3rd place. Where do we sit now? Let's pop these. Should be 291. Okay. Getting there. Getting there. We got stone and we got food. That wasn't me. That wasn't me, Captain, I swear. Where are you, Billy? We're certainly hoping so, Riley. Yeah, no, I know you can hit a barb. You can chain car whistles and barbs. The barb wasn't very close, though. Oh no, I'm being scouted. I am so scared. Oh, are you kidding me, Thunder? They must all be asleep. Sorry, I gotta let someone in the door on PK Farms, so. I don't see an approval there. I don't see an application there. Too late, I guess. Yeah, I've been streaming, so I did not look at the leadership chat. Someone's trying to get one of the main accounts for one of our allies was trying to get in one of those alliances to go kill them, and I did not see that early enough. Is that guy still in PK? I don't want to kick him if his city is off territory, but okay, he's off territory to begin with, so. Oops, wrong place. Bye. We got another one for 3 runes, right? Yep. Might as well get them both done. Rexa17, thank you for the subscription. That also reminds me, if y'all haven't done so yet, smash that like button for me. It's 100% free. If you're not already subscribed, that's free as well. It costs you absolutely nothing whatsoever. Phoenix I can't beat, and I'm not supposed to hit Smart Alpha because we're in the same alliance. So we'll try Phoenix just for shits and grins, but I promise you I will not be able to beat this guy. Guanevsky should take down the Trajan and then the ZL. Trajan up here because I still want to buff these 4 marches. Let's be crazy. Let's be crazy. Holy shit. I want to watch that back. I hope you guys don't mind. Yeah, that's what A said earlier. Golden Kingdom again. So my ZL is debuffing 1, 2, 3 marches. Nice. His is also hitting 3 of my marches. But we took out his Trajan super fast. He took out my... No, he took out my... Oh my god. How did I win this? Oh, I'm on the left side. He took out my Lu Chi quick. God damn, going from losing my ass to just complete and utter domination. And still having 4 marches alive at the end? Okay. Okay, I'll take it. Just that one simple change, this craziness. Alright, we can bring you home, right? Come back. We've got a ton of gathering. So let's do those because we'll get the Kahar whistles that'll help us with our tech. Hey, Ruz. Yeah, we're widescreen. When I first set up my stream, I set it up to the native resolution of my ultra-wide monitor, so we just kind of ran with it. Some people like it, some people don't like it. But it works for me. It works for me. Is that Smash Squad Ruz, or is that a different Ruz? If there's an event coming, they should have put it out. Oh. Free stuff. Free stuff. Let's get some freebies. Trade them in the Alliance shop anyway. They should have put it out in an email, right? I mean, unfortunately, I don't save any of my system emails, but I don't recall. I just kind of run with it. As events pop up, they pop up. The parental advisory sticker is sweet. Well, I'm not always the... I often use cuss words in my stream. So we set it up for people over 18 and we've got the parental advisory sticker there just in case. That way if some 7-year-old is watching it on their RoK TV, right? Their parents have no excuse. Gimme. That's what I haven't done yet. Come on, where's all the freebies? Come on. Oh, 24-hour wood. That's what I need right there. Alright, we're out of AP. We'll do some barbs tomorrow. We have got her doing food for the Bastion quest. Let's grab some gold. Grab some stone. And let's grab that wood just for the dailies. Exactly, Madmania. Exactly. As far as boosts go, it's always 24-hour wood and 24-hour stone that I'm low on. And I don't understand why. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I guess it is what it is, right? Should we do this? I mean, you want to see what I got in my city, just watch my stream. You can see my resources here. Here are my troops right here. Okay. So just for shits and grins, and because we got a ton of them. There we go. The box says you should call a doctor if it lasts more than 24 hours. What box is that? Really, is there nobody else streaming at the moment? I was looking for a redirect, but I don't see anyone out there. Okay, I get it. Okay, Jason understood what you were putting down there. Hey, I did not. Too old for 24. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely too old for a 1 hour wood. Let's see. Did we hit our light goal today? Oh, we crushed it at 73. You guys are awesome, I swear. Every time we set a goal of 69, you guys are hammering it. Appreciate each and every one of you. That said, I think we're going to call it for the evening. We're just going to do some boring stuff now, go through our farms. Both the ones on this account, well, I already went through those. They're all farming. And the other 6 that we have on 2 other email addresses. So not much else to see for the evening. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. We'll fire up another stream tomorrow. Maybe do some more barb chaining. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll torture everyone and we'll do Golden Kingdom live on stream. But in any case, I appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. While I did some boring stuff, I know it wasn't anything crazy. But again, if there are fights going on in a KvK that you want me to stream, we can certainly do that. Jump on my Discord, link in the description, or I'm dropping it in chat now. Jump on my Discord. There is a KvK streaming request section. Just give me some details. You know, let me know who's in the KvK, who's against who in the KvK, and you know, give me the kingdom numbers, and we can get her done. You know, as long as it's not a time I'm working, I'm going to try and accommodate everyone with that. If you're requesting a expectation of a KvK, and if I'm not fighting in my own KvK, of course. I was looking for somebody to send you to, but I did not see anyone else streaming Rise of Kingdoms content. So we're just going to leave you hanging tonight. I just arrived in the end. Jake, are you streaming right now? I didn't see you when I just went to redirect. And I don't see you there now. So it's the thought that counts. Yeah, that's it from Wisconsin. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.